People do not understand that you have to visualize something before you can bring it into the physical world. Literally everything you see in this world, including this video in the phone or computer or TV that you're watching this on, it appeared in someone's head. Let me explain to you how to do that. Welcome guys to the channel. My name is Jerry. I want to explain to you how to visualize and bring everything that you visualize into the 3D reality. Now, some people do not understand this. This is the first key point of the video, and I'm getting right into it today. You have to understand that this world is an infinite space. It is full of materials and people. Those are all the things you need to successfully bring out everything you visualize. Now, this video is about visualization. However, I want to express this to you. Everyone that has a business or anything in this world had to first visualize it. They had to see it in their mind, they had to collect the people, and they had to acquire the materials in order to bring that visualization dream in their mind to real reality. So you need to clearly capture all of the things that you want to bring in the physical world in your mind on paper, on a computer. You need to actually put it into detail. Let me give you an example. If I wanted to create a business right now, I would then figure out what niche do I want to build the business under? Who do I want to sell products for? What do I want the mood of my company to be? Now, why am I using the business? Because I own businesses, so I have to use something that I have reference to. It doesn't have to be a business, of course. It can be a relationship. It can be a first approach to a girl. Whether you believe it or not, you actually already visualize things in your head. I think you're just not aware that you are visualizing things in your head. Anything that you do, you need to have some type of foreplay before the main event. Now, I have a friend that has a photography company, and for example, he knew he wanted a studio, but what he failed to realize is that if you do not vision what you want, you cannot bring it forth. So he has this equipment, but he doesn't have a space. Also, he wants a studio, so you have to have other equipment inside that space, like couches, refrigerators, racks for people's clothes, and just miscellaneous studio equipment that you would need to run the studio. So I had an idea, which this is how I do with everything, whether that's an apartment, whether that's a business, whether this is a shopping cart. I do the same routine. I said, hey, go to Amazon, put everything that you imagine to be in your studio inside a shopping cart. Literally, he put the couches, he put the tables, he put the decor, he put refrigerators, everything. You have to go ahead and bring everything outside and just lay it out. That way, he who reads it over and over again shall do works. So pretty much for me, I have notes. And on my notes, I literally have pictures of everything. I have words for everything. I have instructions and tasks for everything that I need to do in order to make this material idea that I have manifest in my virtual reality, physical reality. Visualize and refine what you're trying to do. You need to find a quiet place, no distractions. You need to actually get into your deeper self, get into the mind, and talk to yourself and understand, okay, me, I have an idea. Talk to yourself, use your name, or just start talking to yourself in your mind. Tell yourself you have an idea. Start going over possibilities that you can jot down and create for that idea to kind of shape itself. Now, we have to write things down, because if we don't, it will magically appear, it will magically leave our state of mind. So you want to make sure that you release it and you put it out onto paper so you won't forget it, because there's a possibility you might have a great idea and you don't put it down on paper or something, and you could never get that idea back. So it's always great to carry around a notepad or something with you. Me personally, on my phone, I have a notepad and I have a voice recorder, but also, to make it sweeter, I have an iPhone. So literally I can just swipe down and click the recorder or click the voice pad, and I'll probably leave a video like right there for you to see it as I'm talking about it right now. But you want to write it down, you want to spend time in solitude and actually understand exactly what you are trying to bring to 3D reality. Close your eyes and vividly imagine your vision as if it was already here. Close your eyes and imagine that once you open your eyes, whatever you want is already in front of you. But here's the thing, you have to figure out, how can I bring this in my actual reality? By that meaning, what are the steps that I need to take on this planet to bring something to physical reality? Now, mind you, this world started without any buildings, without any roads, without any humans. We had the intuition to use our mind to get the materials from out the ground to build and shape the material things that we are looking for. And not to mention, we had to go find other people that knows how to do what we are looking for. We cannot do everything on our own. You should know that. You will not be able to be successful on your own. You only have two main things on this rock that you need to be successful. Again, people and materials. Create a model, and that model is going on Amazon and putting all the items you need back into that cart so you can visualize that model. You know, this could be very complex to try to explain because I'm doing this in a business model sense, and literally we put everything into the Amazon cart so he can visualize. That is pretty much his model. Of course, then you have to ask yourself, well, how do I collect this money to make this my reality? But you want to create a model and you want to analyze your initial first thought to bring it to your physical reality. Seek feedback and collaborate with other people, even if it's your family. You want to have someone to look over your ideas, and not just one person, you want multiple people. Now, mind you, you want to be okay with getting other people's advice. Me personally, I get people's advice, but I don't like it all the time. However, the idea of getting other people's advice is to see other perspectives of what you're trying to accomplish. By reaching outside, that gives you more ideas on how this can be better and how you can make it more efficient for the person that's consuming what you're trying to visualize. Now, I'm trying to keep this as broad as possible and not pinpoint this all around business, but literally everything was created in the mental state of mind. You just have to figure out the how, the what, and the when in order to kind of bring it all together. It's kind of like this whole universe. You know, it started off with a bang 8 billion years ago, and it started with particles, then molecules, and all these other little things that this complex universe is made out of. And it took time. But the fact is, you have to have motion. You have to have motion in order for you to have motivation. When you have motivation and things are consistent, that's your drive to keep going. Guys, again, it is very easy, but you need to have time to yourself, and you have to be sure that you are comfortable with sharing your ideas with other people, not for them to steal them, but for you to be successful in something that you're trying to do. Listen, you have all the power in the world to create whatever you want, whenever you want. Yes, you have rules, but to be successful, sometimes you have to break the rules to make things bend how you need them to bend. That's not making you a bad person, that's just making it work. There's nothing wrong with bending things and breaking rules to cut corners just for you to be where you are. You know, in a way, yes, that's a form of faking it till you're making it, but you're not really faking it if you're actually putting in the work. So, guys, again, you have to visualize things, you have to see it within first, you have to use your resources, and you just have to try things. That's really all I have for you for this video. Hopefully this was educational or gave you some type of motivation. Until next time, this is Jerry.